Good evening. I'm Sueanna Masterson, co-owner of Masterson's Catering and Captain's Quarters Riverside Grill. First, I want to thank the lovely ladies of NAWBO for having me here this evening in this capacity. For years, I was chair of this event, and back then we called it the Woman Business Owner of the Year, or WBOY for short. As this chapter of NAWBO grew into its adulthood, these intelligent businesswomen realized we should never have anything with an acronym of BOY in it. I couldn't agree more. Every year that I was involved with this event, I stood in awe of the women who stood up here. And I wouldn't in a million years have thought that I would be standing here on this platform this evening, and I feel totally unworthy. I'm a third-generation owner of Masterson's. Our grandfather started the business back in the early 30s, and after his death in 1950, our father and his brothers took over the business. In the early 90s, 3 of my brothers and I decided to take over the business. Back then, I was juggling 2 small children and working in the family business. I had been working there my whole life and really had no clue what I wanted to do when I grew up. One day, my brother came to me, he stood in my office doorway, and he said, "I want to buy the business, I need a partner, are you in?" And being very young and naive, I said, "Sure, why not?" Thank God I was so young and naive and energetic. I had no idea the amount of work that lay ahead of us. We took over a financially struggling business with a rather questionable reputation. We immediately cut payroll by taking over the jobs of several people each. We worked long, crazy long hours, and at the end of the week, more often than not, I was rewarded with a paycheck that had a note on it that said, "Do not cash." In the late 90s, we took a great risk by signing personally on a long-term lease on a very old and dilapidated, crumbling building, which we now call the Olmsted. With my 3rd child asleep in his car seat under a table in that grand foyer, I can remember cleaning the bathrooms and touching up the paint just hours before our first event in this amazing facility. Today we have a fleet of about 30 trucks. We employ about 300 people, and we continue to be the area's largest caterer. We prepare an average of 5,000 meals a day or so. We still have a very hands-on approach to business and constantly strive to keep ahead of the trends in the industry. We believe we have a very good thing going, and we continue to be very proud of the legacy our grandfather left behind to us. Thank you.